I wanna be like you. I wanna walk like you, talk like you do. You say it's true. Connect like me. And life is you and do.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to SoCal Exploring. So we need to talk about something really interesting, which is HHN construction, everybody. That's right, HHN construction started this past couple of days or so, and guys, it is time. It is that time of year that HHN construction starts, and we all get to speculate on the mazes that haven't been announced and such like that, and that's exactly what I'm going to be doing today. All the pictures and video of construction that is going to be in this video was provided by a good friend JP. He's at universal.jp on Instagram, so make sure to go check him out for providing me with this footage, and he has great content overall. Now, as of me filming this right now, which is Wednesday, there's only one site started on construction, which is the Mummy area. But in front of the Mummy area, there appears to be a circus tent. What could this mean? Could this mean killer clowns from outer space? We're going to be talking about all that and more in this video. Before I start the video, as I say in every video, make sure to check us out on social media at SoCal Exploring Media on Instagram and at SoCal Exploring on Twitter. And if you want to be updated on the latest theme park and haunted attraction news, then make sure to visit our website www.socalexploring.com and click that little button that says follow in the bottom right hand corner. Then just simply enter your email and you'll be notified every time we put out a new blog. It's easy as that. Alright, now into the juicy stuff. Let's look at a picture of a zoomed in view of the actual front of where usually the facade where the Mummy location is at. The facade is usually located right here. As we can see, there appears to be a circus tent. Doesn't really have much shape, it just kind of points out a little bit, but it's a red and yellow circus tent. Now, what exactly does this circus tent look like? Well, guys, from the Killer Clowns from Outer Space film, you can see this is the exact same circus tent from that film. Literally, guys, this is the exact same. Now, they haven't actually started doing any sort of form, like a little bit of that extra pointy top area, but that's probably because they don't want to give it away too much. They already made it kind of obvious, though. I'm assuming that's going to be the next announcement if we do get this maze, but they already made it kind of obvious. I mean, a red and yellow tent. What other thing could fans think about other than Killer Clowns from Outer Space, especially since it was in HHN Orlando last year? Over in HHN Orlando, it was actually a scare zone that was located on South Street. And there was mixed opinions about the scare zone, whether or not it was scary, whether or not it was really needed. But I know Hollywood fans were really jealous that we didn't get over here even as a scare zone or a maze. But now fans are starting to question, are we getting it over here? Because since it was in Orlando, they usually like to test stuff out over in Orlando and then bring it to us right after. I know it was flipped with Universal Monsters, but usually that's how it goes. They test it over in HHN Orlando, and then if it's a success and a hit, it comes over to HHN Hollywood. Could this be a reality that not only will we see Killer Clowns as a scare zone back in HHN Orlando or potentially a maze, but we will see it in a maze at HHN Hollywood? I went ahead and posted on Instagram to share your thoughts of a chance to be featured in my video, and like I say, I like to give people a chance to be featured in my videos, so I'm always posting stuff like that on Instagram. So if you want to be a part of those, whenever I talk about a new video, then make sure to follow me on Instagram at SoCal Exploring Media, and you'll have a chance to be featured in one of my next videos. Now I'm going to be reading some of the responses that I got. The question was, share your thoughts about the rumored Killer Clowns from Outer Space coming to HHN Hollywood this year. Like I said, there were some mixed feedbacks about the scare zone over in Orlando, so I'm going to be reading from both sides. Start off on a positive note from Anthony, the_middle_punk13. He said, I've seriously been waiting for this. Unleash the clowns. And yes, guys, I've been waiting for this too. When they announced it over in Orlando last year, I really thought we were going to be getting it over here. Turns out we didn't, and I speculated in one of my first updates that Murdy said we're going to be getting a wacky type house this year. And I believe that wacky house is Killer Clowns. I said that back then in that update, that I think the wacky maze is Killer Clowns from Outer Space. And it definitely would fit. If you guys have seen the film at all, if not, go watch it, then come back to this video. It is a very wacky movie. Still a terrifying movie, but a very wacky and funny movie. Natalia Gomez 1677 said, I feel like it shouldn't come back. It's low-key boring, like there's nothing scary at all. Now, what a lot of people aren't realizing when I posted this is it wasn't a maze over in HHN Orlando. It was a scare zone. So there's no it coming, like, it'd be coming back to the event in general, but we never had it here in Hollywood, you know? So why would it be such a bad thing for it to come over to Hollywood? And it wasn't a maze. A lot of the criticism about the actual scare zone was the fact that it wasn't scary and they were just kind of standing there and taking pictures with guests and stuff. And yes, that was true. It wasn't that scary, but it was still cool to see from fans of the film. It was still really cool to see. I wish I was able to make it out last year and go check that out. But now we have the opportunity here, if it does get announced, to actually experience it in a maze in a more scary environment. So I think that if they do bring it in a maze here, then it's going to be more of a scary environment and not of just, let's take pictures with guests. Obviously, you're in a maze. They're jumping out at you. They don't have time to take pictures with you. AB Cool 2006 says, nah, that maze was trash. There was never a maze. There was never a maze for Killer Klowns. It was a scare zone. Mail.Carcass says, I mean, it was in Orlando last year and they tend to trade mazes, but it won't be a lame scare zone. And it wouldn't be a scare zone in Hollywood. I don't know what Murdy has up his sleeve, but it would be a maze, like I said, located in the Mummy area. As fans can already see, there's already progress on that construction starting in the Mummy area, and that's where the speculated area for Killer Klowns from Outer Space is going to be placed. It actually does come. Now, I'm only saying that that's where it's going to be placed because it's like obvious, it's a circus tent. I would really love to see the characters like Jumbo and Shorty and Fatso, all those characters, all those clowns. I would love to see. I would love to be terrified them. I'd love to walk into the maze and have like a wacky environment. I think that'd be really cool as long as they make it scary too. I just really like Killer Klowns from Outer Space. I love the movie. I love everything about them, and I think that it fit perfectly in an HHN maze. Not only that, I think it fit perfectly in the Mummy Queue. I think that's like the #1 spot for movies like this, like just movies that fans have been wanting to see at the event, like The Shining, The Exorcist, all that stuff goes in that area. Trick or Treat, for example, all those movies and properties go into that area, and I feel like Killer Klowns is that next property to come to the Mummy location. Obviously though, nobody wanted to see This Is the End, but we won't talk about that. There's mixed reactions, not from me. I'm really positive about Killer Klowns coming. I'm happy for it if it does come, and I believe that's going to be the next announcement. I do. Construction started, and it'd be wrong of them not to announce it, because I'm sure that this will be the one that's further along with construction. What's your opinion on Killer Klowns from Outer Space coming to HHN Hollywood? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Let us know down in the comment section down below. For more information about Halloween Horror Nights in general, visit www.halloweenhorrornights.com to sign up for email alerts of when tickets go on sale and when new updates come out. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on those bell notifications to be notified when there's a new one like it out. Make sure to check us out on social media at SoCal Exploring Media, on Instagram at SoCal Exploring, on Twitter, and make sure to visit our website www.socalexploring.com for all your latest theme park and haunted attraction news. You can sign up for email alerts. Just click that bottom right hand corner follow button, enter your email, and you'll be notified every time we put out a new blog. That does it for this video, everyone. I love you all, and like I say in every video, positivity is key. Remember to keep exploring. Peace.